Welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. On this video, we are continuing day 2 of the 2020 Masters Golf Tournament. This video is going to feature hole number 14, which is a par 4, 440-yard hole. It's got a handicap of 10, so it's about middle of the road for difficulty on the course. We're playing under hard conditions, so fairways get an extra 20 on the roll, greens get an extra 10. On this hole, we're going to see Xander Schauffele. He is even on the tournament, 1 over on the day. And we're going to see Paul Casey, who's even on the day, but he's 9 over on the tournament. See Schauffele, he is tied for 5th at that even par. So honors go to Paul Casey, because he did go and birdie his last hole. He has 1 momentum chance left, so he is going to be able to hit his tee shot perfectly. He is a 4. Wind on this hole is a headwind, and I've already rolled, and it's going to be a +5 on left right. They don't know that because of the, but it's easier for me to roll it ahead of time than afterwards. We'll just account for it afterwards. So he's a 4, so his driver is going to go 265. So where's that going to put him? Here's 225. There's 265. Go right 1. It's going to go right 15, which will be right 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. He gets a roll of 25 plus 20 for the heart is 45, so he's going to move 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I think that's what we're going to do, is give him that momentum shot, put him 290 out. And he's going to be right 20. Right, no, 5, 10, 15, right 25. Now Xander Schauffele's up. And we need him to land somewhere in this 2 to 225 range. He's got a 3 on his wood rating. So I think we're going to tee off with a 2 iron for him. We just don't want to roll into that crap. We need to get out here where we know we can have a good spot. Actually, we're going to use a 4 iron for him. So he's going to tee out with a 4 iron. 52 is a 24. That's going to be 185. It's going to go right 30, so I'd be right 35, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He gets a roll of 10, plus 20 is 30, and a half is 15, 5, 10, 15. So he's right here. He's at 200, right 35. Still has, we're going for pin 6. He still has an angle to get to there. So first, he's in the deep rough. So what's Schauffele have for a lie? 53 with no scramble is hit shot, then roll under questionable. And then where's his position? His position's 25, which is level, so that's normal. So we need to hit the shot and then roll under questionable lie. So let's see how far we're out here. 1, 2, 3, back. 1, 2, 3, back. 1. All right, and that's going to put him, he's still considered in this line. Back 1 more, he'd be over there. So we're at 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 210, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 250. And what's it? That's probably gonna be Now he's either going to be short or long. Let's hit a 2-iron. If he's long, it's not, he'll end up just in here and still have a good chip. If he's short, yeah, we'll go with a 2-iron. And we don't know what this lie is going to do. So let's see if he can hit it well. So first off, questionable lie, a 53. No spin. Plus 10 if it lands on the green. And let's hit that 2-iron. You roll a 21, that's a 15. It's gonna go 190, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 85, 90. It's gonna go right 25 plus another 5 on the headwind, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's got a roll of 20 plus 20 is 40, and then take away another 20 for the rough, so it's 20, 10, 15, 20. So he's gonna be at 400, and that's gonna be right 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, right 30. So he's still scrambling. All right, now we got Paul Casey. He's in the intermediate rough. So let's see, let's roll for his lie. A 64 is thick, so a normal shot from the rough. And how's his position? 12, normal level. So we're just gonna normal shot from the rough. So we need to bring him back to center. 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2. So he's right here. So we're going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 125, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 155. So what's he going to hit with a 3-iron rating? We're going to do a knockdown 9-iron. If we hit it square, we should be right there. All right, so a 56 is a 17. That's 130, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 30. It's gonna go right 15, plus another 5 is 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And we're on fairway. So that's a roll of 5 plus another 20 is 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So he is just off the green at position 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. At 440. And he's right 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. So now we got Schauffele with an approach. He's gonna have to go to center line. 1, 2, 3, back, 1, 2, 3, back. So he's gonna be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50-yard approach going right here. And that's out of the rough. So his approach, a 61. Is a 3. It's going to be plus 5. So he's right here. So he's going to be 20 feet minus 7. He's got 13 feet from the cup. Now we got Casey. So he is like just barely off. If you were really here, you'd be putting. You'd be putting from that far. So instead of saying we have to, short-sided, we got to pitch here and it's 5-10 and this 20-yard approach, we're going to say, you know what? We're 5-10, we're 15 feet from the cup or 15 yards from the cup. We're going to putt it. You have more control of your putter than you do with any kind of an approach wedge. But we're not going to give him any additional distance to the hole, you know, roll we're going to say it's a flat out 45 feet. It's the maximum. So 45-foot putt, and for the approach, and he is going to play safe, try to get it close. A 25 is a 24. It's going to put it 4 feet from the cup. All right, so he's going to be right close. So first we have Schauffele with a 13-footer, and he's going to go for it to save par. And 11's a 4, he sinks it. And he saves par. He's 1 over for the day, 0 on the tournament. Really good 13-foot putt. And then we've got Paul Casey. He's got a 4-footer to save par. A 23 is a 21. And that's the one. So he saves par, 0 on the day, plus 9 on the tournament. All right, now we're going to see a grouping that I haven't videoed. And right behind them, playing on hole number 13, which is a par 5, 510 yards. It's handicap 6, so it's one of the easier holes on the course. But this group, which we haven't videoed yet, is Bryson DeChambeau and Rahm. DeChambeau is 1 over on the day, 1 over on the tournament. Rahm, 5 under on the day through 12 holes, and he is now 1 under on the tournament and in the mix. He had 4 birdies in a row until the last hole, which was par. But DeChambeau parred the last one, so he gets honors. He does have a potential momentum shot. So can we take advantage of that? Typically what I like to do is land something here, plan for my second shot and a third approach, but maybe we can sneak him even a little closer. I don't think he's going to be able to get here in 2, so if he did a driver, we'll work our way down and see what's the best shot. He's a 1 on the woods. His driver's going 290. He's going to end up way out in here. That's not going to fly. So let's knock him down to a 5 wood. That'd be 255, which is going to put him out here. Kick left 10. So let's see what that would do. Here's 2. And we've got an angle of 1, 2, 3. So every 3 we got to go back. So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. We have no wind effects on the hole. It would kick left 10, 5, 10. And we'd get a roll of 10 plus our 20 is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And that's what we're going to do. He is going to tee off. He's going to take advantage of his momentum, use his 5 wood, and he's going to be 285 right 15, and he's in the fairway. A really good shot for him. Now Rahm doesn't have, with par on the last hole, he's just straight up trying to get her close, and we need to land it somewhere in here to avoid trouble. So he's a 3 on the woods. 235 would put him too deep. We need to probably use a 4-iron for him, so we can land at about 200. And then we're going to actually aim, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 1, 2, 3, 4 this way versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 15. We're gonna, and he likes to go right. We're gonna go right 15. Actually, we're gonna go right 10 for our aiming. We're gonna aim right 10 with that 4-iron. And he tees off a 32 is going to be a 22. So that's going to be 195, 5, 10, 15, 20 right here. It's going to go right 25, or excuse me, right 35. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to roll 10 plus 20 is 30, and the rough's 15. 5, 10, 15. Boy, is he on the edge. So he is actually going to be, what would that be considered? 1, 2. That'd be considered 210. That's going to be right. Is that 45? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45. Now, these trees are in his way. And so, if he's aiming, he's really gonna, he's got a little window to aim in here, but we're gonna need to work the ball. He's got a borderline in trouble. So first off, we don't want to make bad situation worse. What's our lie? He's in the rough. So a 54. In intermediate and rough, we have to hit under a questionable lie. And a 42, he's got a level lie. So we're gonna have a questionable lie. We're gonna have some kind of effect once we hit it. So we are gonna need, let's see where we are at along this line. These would be 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 back. 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 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna be hit from about here. Now we need to work the ball to make sure we land somewhere out in here. So first off, how far are we? We're going to be 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 225, 250-ish. And for Rahm with a 3 on his woods, yeah, we probably want to use a 4-iron just to be safe. Now our problem is we need to work the ball, and so he tends to go right, but we do not want to end up in any of this mess. We'd rather be way out here shooting at pin number 6. So we are going to work the ball right. Let's see, if we use a 4-iron, oh, let's go right 25. So we just got to remember, we're going to be, the way this game works, we'll go up 25 and then we'll have to work her back. right? Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Wait, hang on here. I gotta think this through. So if this is where that line is, he's 3 short. If that's right, if he's on the line here, 1, 2, 3. Here's 25. Yeah, we're gonna go right 35. I want to make darn sure we get over there. Because if we're 3 over, we're gonna be about 4 over. So we're gonna be coming down along this line here. We gotta make sure we can get back. So 65 is a 5. So it's gonna go 190. 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, there's 190. 1, 2, 3. We're moving along that line. Ball wants to go left 5. Now, can we bring it back? Ooh, questionable lie. It's a 66. Chopped it, -5 on the carries. We got to take our 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Now, we wanted to work this ball to the right 35. We roll a 65. That's a 5. And he's a going right. That's +5. So it's going to go right 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Going to get a roll of 10 plus 20 is 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's where we are. We're at 395. And we're right 15. All right. Now we got DeChambeau. So DeChambeau is 285, right 15, which will put him right there's on the line. So how far is he? He is 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50. We need to land 150 to 175. So we gotta make sure we don't hit any trouble. And he's got an iron rating of 2. So we're gonna do a knockdown 9 iron. All right. A 41 is a 2, so you hit it right on the screws. So that's going to go 150, 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, right 5, and we're going to get a roll of 5 plus 20 is 25. So we're right here. We are at 460, right 5. All right, now we got a problem. We got to figure out, this is a pretty long approach. It's not going to be easy. So we got to get him to the center line, 1, 2, 3, and back. So he's going to be 25, 50, 75, 85, 90, 95, 1, 105. It's 110 to get to there. What can we hit? What's his gap wedge gonna do? Sand wedge with a 2. You can hit it 125 or 115. What do we say this was? 25, 50, 75, 85, 90, 95, 1, 105, 110. So he's going to do a knockdown sand wedge. And we got to hope he doesn't mishit it. So, a 53, 26. It's going to be 105. So that's going to go 25, 50, 75, 85, 90, 95, 105. Wait, let's make sure we got the square. 25, 50, 75, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105. It's going to go right 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And we're going to get a roll of 5 plus 20 is 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Complete miss by Jon Rahm. 80, 85, 90. That's 2. That's 500. 5, 10, 10, 50. He's at 520. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's just darn lucky he didn't end up in the creek. All right. And he's probably still the furthest away. So now we'll do DeChambeau first. So he's going to bring her to center line. And we're talking 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, a 40-yard approach. From the fairway. So DeChambeau rolls a 46. That's a 2. It's going to be -5. He's going to be right here. 15 feet minus 7. He's 8 feet from the cup with a green in regulation. 8-foot putt for par for birdie. Now we got Rahm. We got to get him back to the center line. So we got to go back 1, 2, 3 and back. Right, because he was at 5, 10, 15, 20. So 1, 2, 3 back. Yeah, he's going to be right here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25-yard approach. So he's going to try this approach again. Shot number 4. A 52 is a 10, which is going to be +5. So he's going to be right there. And that's 15 feet -8. He is 7 feet from the cup. And putting for par. So, DeChambeau, 8-footer for birdie. He's going for it. A 44 is an 11. And that is in. 1 putt for his second birdie in a row. He's now even on the day, even on the tournament. And Rahm has a 7-footer for par. He is going to go for it. 53 is a 16. And that's in. 1 putt for par. 5 under on the day, -1 on the tournament. So, that concludes this video. Thank you for following along. If you're liking what you see, please hit like and subscribe. Always looking forward to any comments anyone has to make. And thank you once again for watching Triple G Sports Replays.